Yo, what is good, Jets Nation? Welcome back to Jets Media. This is Richie, and in this video, I want to give you guys my thoughts and reaction on the Justin Fields Pro Day that was this morning. We have Joe Douglas, offensive coordinator Mike LaFleur, and assistant GM Rex Hogan all in attendance to witness Justin Fields sling the rock. For those of you guys wondering, where's Robert Saleh? Why is their head coach not there, and why was he at Zach Wilson's Pro Day? Well, the reason is Robert Saleh is expecting his 7th child. His wife is going into labor any minute now, so he is with his wife. So don't read too much into that. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on it. And I also want to say thank you guys so much. I just hit 6,000 subscribers here on Jets Media. That is a huge milestone. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'm so happy that I built this YouTube channel and I have a huge Jets family community, whatever you want to call it, all supporting me. Every single person that hits that like button, comments, and subscribes, it means so much to me. And this is only the beginning. I cannot wait to see where this channel goes in the future with all of you guys. So thank you guys so much. I definitely want to take a little moment in saying thank you and how much I appreciate you guys. So with that being said, let's just jump right into my thoughts on Justin Fields' Pro Day. So we saw what Zach Wilson did in his Pro Day. He slinged the rock and did all this thing, and I made a whole reaction video to that. So if you guys want to check it out, feel free to do so. And you guys know my thoughts on the whole Pro Day situation. You cannot judge a quarterback just on their pro day. You have to dive into their film. You have to look at their tape, see what they're good at, what's their strengths and the weaknesses. And they're not going up against real NFL, or should I say real college opponents. No defenses in their face, no pressure. The routes are not going to be crisp. You know, everything is different on a pro day to a real game. That's obvious. But what you're taking from a pro day is what can they do? What can the quarterback do in terms of timing with their receivers? How can he maneuver his footwork? What kind of accuracy does he have down the field? Can he hit the intermediate throws? Is he composed? Is he calm, cool, collected with a lot of NFL people looking at him? So obviously the pressure is on, and Justin Fields definitely lit it up. I expected him to do exactly what he did, and that's show off his cannon of an arm. He rolled to his left and threw a 65-yard missile while rolling to his left, and it was a beautiful thing to watch. You know, you can compare that to the Zach Wilson awesome throw. There are two different types of throws, but they're so insane at the same time. I mean, I really don't think you can get it wrong with Zach Wilson or Justin Fields. I know a lot of people are split down the middle. Some people want Zach Wilson. Some people prefer Justin Fields. And then obviously there's some people that don't want to draft a quarterback at all. But I think that it's going to come down to, if the Jets want to get their quarterback at number 2, it's going to come down to Zach Wilson or Justin Fields. You never know what they can do. They can be really high on Trey Lance. He had his pro day earlier on in the season. Mac Jones also had his pro day today, but I do not expect the Jets to be interested in Mac Jones whatsoever. But what Justin Fields showed me today is everything I expected. He's a tough, gritty guy. The one thing that I noticed about Justin Fields in general, not really today in his pro day, but his toughness, his overall tenacity, his ability to just deal with adversity. I mean, that game against Clemson when he got drilled in the ribs and he took a shot, his literally head went the other way, and then he came back and balled out even more. That shows you the type of heart he has for the game of football and the passion, and that is a really big trait you need in order to be a franchise quarterback. Another thing I love about Justin Fields is his ability to, manipulate the pressure. Whenever there's pressure in his face, he knows how to escape. He also ran a 4.44, I'm pretty sure, unofficially. That's another big part of his pro day. We did not get to see what Zach Wilson did in his 40-yard dash because he had a tweaked hammy. And for Justin Fields to be in the 4.4 range for a quarterback, he's an automatic dual threat. He's going to bring a different dimension to the quarterback position if we do draft him, because as we know, he can do the read options, the triple options, he can roll out, he can scramble, and that's a whole other factor when it comes to evaluating the quarterback position. And do the Jets want a mobile guy? And he ran a 4.4, so that's absolutely insane. But more on Justin Fields, I just feel like his strengths in the NFL are going to be his deep throw accuracy. He has a missile. He can deal with adversity. He can avoid pressure, throw on the run, throw on his left. But the one thing that's against Justin Fields is, can you read NFL defenses? Can he make the quick decision? Can he trust his instincts? Is he going to be consistent at the next level? And those are all reasonable question marks, I think, for any quarterback prospect coming into the NFL draft. So that's really my thoughts on the pro day for Justin Fields. It's everything I expected. I saw a lot of flashy plays, and he just absolutely lit it up on fire. But again, you can't read too much into pro day. I really recommend you guys go into each single quarterback, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, even Trey Lance, and even Mac Jones, if you're interested, go into their film tape. I really, really recommend trying to get a really good opinion on these quarterbacks, not just looking at the pro days or YouTube highlights. Try to dig deep into the tape. getting used to their strengths and their weaknesses, because you'll get a way more perspective and opinion on these quarterbacks. So would I be happy if the New York Jets took Justin Fields at number 2? To be honest with you guys, I would. I think Justin Fields in New York would be awesome. I think that he has that superstar mentality where he would thrive under the bright lights of New York City, but who knows what will happen. We got a whole month leading up into the draft. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys took from this pro day and what you guys are overall thoughts on Justin Fields. Once again, don't read too much into pro days, but I definitely want to make a video about it and just overall talk about Justin Fields. So that is it for this one. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Let's go Jets. Peace.